Want to know more about nonverbal communication? Come, follow me.
What is communication? So, communication is a process or act of sharing information to one another. It could be used and happens in form of speaking, writing, body language, and listening. There is two types of communication, which is verbal and nonverbal. So today I would like to be discussing about nonverbal communication. What is nonverbal communication? So, nonverbal communication are the transfer of meaning without the use of verbal signs and symbols. There is also three types of nonverbal categories, which is sign language, action language, and last but not least, object language. Moving on to the nonverbal process, so there is three process in nonverbal communication, which is the first one is cue, how we look and perceive nonverbal cue such as sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. The second one is expectation, how we compare about what we perceive to our expectations. And the last one is inference, how we infer the meaning based on how closely our perceptions match to our expectations. Functions of nonverbal communication. The first one is assenting. Assenting is when your classmate wants you to slow down your voice when the lecturer is giving the lecture. And the second one is complimenting. For complimenting, the example is clapping your hands with your friend's achievement. Dimensions of nonverbal communication. The first one is emblems. Emblems are specific gestures that directly translate into verbal messages. They are widely recognized within a culture or subculture and serve as effective communication tools when words are not available. Examples of emblems is peace signs, a common gesture representing peace, and OK indicates everything is fine. Effective display are facial expressions that convey emotions and can interact with verbal messages in various ways. So, repeat verbal messages. Smiling while saying something positive. Like me right now, I'm giving an explanation about nonverbal communication, which is a good and positive things. Physical characteristics. Physical characteristics are nonverbal cues that don't involve movement but still greatly influence how we are perceived. Key elements: physique and body shape impact first impressions on how others view us. Attractiveness can affect social interactions and opportunities and others. Body and breath odors influence perceptions on cleanliness and health. Touch. Touch is a vital aspect of communication, influencing both child development and adult interactions. It conveys a wide range of emotions and feelings. Key types of touch: stroking, gentle and comforting; petting, often used to reassure or congratulate; hitting, can express anger or frustrations; greetings and farewells; handshakes or hugs to say hello or goodbye. Nonverbal cues can be challenging to understand. Why? Because it does have multiple meaning, different things in different situations. So these three examples, which is crossed arms, eye contact, and facial expressions, might have different meanings, depends on the situations. So I'll take an easy one. Basically, facial expressions. Facial expressions, some people might think that when you smile, sometimes it can be sarcastic, but sometimes you are smiling because someone is doing a good deed. So that's an easy example. As for eye contact, it's very easy. Sometimes you might be giving someone an eye contact because you are staring at them because you might be mad at them, but sometimes you might be admiring him or her. Depends on the situations. So yeah. Yep. I think that's all from me. Thank you very much for listening to my explanation about nonverbal communication. Amir Hakim signing off.